I thought I'd be further by now. Thought I'd have the answers. Thought I'd look back at my struggles like old photographs and chapters. Instead I'm standing here looking at the same fears. Different year, different clothes, same doubts in my ears. I remember being younger, drawing pictures of the future. Everything looked bigger, everything looked clearer. I was sure I'd figure life out before I got here. Now I'm staring at the ceiling, wondering where the time disappeared. Everybody's moving, at least that's how it seems. Buying houses, building families, living out their dreams. And I'm happy for them, I really am. But sometimes I compare my life to a version that existed in my plans. And it hurts, not because I'm failing, because I expected different. Spent so many years chasing goals, I forgot how far I've come from the beginning. Now every achievement feels smaller, every setback feels bigger, and every mirror asks a question I don't know how to answer. I thought I'd be further by now. Thought the road would make more sense. Thought I'd finally feel successful instead of constantly stressed. I thought I'd be further by now, but maybe life's not a race. Maybe growth is happening quietly in ways I cannot trace. I thought I'd be further by now. Still searching, still learning, still trying to figure it out. Yeah. Sometimes I scroll through old messages, old photos, old conversations, looking for proof that I'm progressing, looking for validation. Trying to measure healing, trying to measure change, trying to put a number on a journey that don't work that way. Because growth ain't always visible, sometimes it hides inside the way you handle pain, inside the night you survive, inside the boundaries you built, inside the habits you broke, inside the moments you stay standing when you were losing hope. Nobody celebrates those victories, they don't make headlines, they don't get trophies or applause or bright lights. But maybe those are the moments that matter the most, the days you kept moving forward when nobody would've noticed if you didn't. I forget that a lot, I focus on the distance instead of all the ground I've crossed. Maybe I've been so busy looking at where I'm not, that I forgot to appreciate everything that I'm not anymore. I thought I'd be further by now. Thought the road would make more sense. Thought I'd finally feel successful instead of constantly stressed. I thought I'd be further by now, but maybe life's not a race. Maybe growth is happening quietly in ways I cannot trace. I thought I'd be further by now. Still searching, still learning, still trying to figure it out. I used to think maturity meant never feeling afraid, never doubting yourself, never making mistakes. Now I think maturity might be something different. Maybe it's getting back up even when you don't feel driven. Maybe it's admitting you're tired without giving up. Maybe it's asking for help when life gets tough. Maybe it's accepting you won't have every answer and still choosing to take another step after. Because honestly, most days I'm still confused, still trying to separate expectations from the truth. Still trying to understand why I'm so hard on myself, why I talk to myself differently than I talk to anybody else. I never tell a friend they're behind in life, so why do I keep saying it to myself every night? What if the timeline I created was never realistic? What if the pressure I've been carrying was self-inflicted? What if the version of success I keep comparing against was never meant for me in the first place? Maybe I'm exactly where I need to be, not because everything is perfect, because I'm becoming who I need to be. Maybe the delays taught lessons the victories couldn't. Maybe the hard seasons gave perspective comfort wouldn't. Maybe every detour, every heartbreak, every closed door built something inside inside me I couldn't see before. Maybe strength grows slowly, maybe healing does too. Maybe progress isn't obvious when you're living through it. And maybe one day I'll look back at this chapter and realize I was growing the whole time after all. I thought I'd be further by now, but maybe I come further than I think. Maybe I've spent too much time standing at the shore, forgetting how far I swam from the brink. I thought I'd be further by now, but I'm still here, still breathing, still fighting, still believing. And maybe that's worth more than I've been willing to admit. I thought I'd be further by now, but maybe I'm doing better than I think. Every time life starts slowing up, I look around and see people building things, careers taking off, families growing, dreams unfolding, and I start measuring my life against timelines I created years ago. Back when I thought success was a straight road, back when I thought effort guaranteed outcomes, back when I thought pain was temporary and confusion had deadlines. Turns out life doesn't work that way. Turns out nobody hands you a map. Turns out most people are guessing, they're just better at hiding it. And somehow the thought comforts me and breaks me at the same time. I thought I'd be further by now, thought I'd have more answers, thought I'd stop second guessing every choice, every chapter. I thought I'd be further by now, but maybe growth looks different. Maybe surviving hard seasons is progress I keep missing. There was a version of me at 17 who thought 25 would feel accomplished, who thought 30 would feel secure, who thought confidence arrived one morning like sunlight through a window. Nobody told me confidence gets rebuilt again and again and again. Nobody told me healing isn't the finish line, it's maintenance. It's waking up and choosing not to believe every negative thing your mind says. It's learning how to carry memories without letting them carry you, and that's harder than people think. Because some memories don't stay in the past, they sneak into conversations, relationships, decisions. And suddenly you're reacting to old pain in a brand new room. Maybe I'm not behind, maybe I'm just becoming, and becoming takes longer than I expected. I thought I'd be further by now, thought I'd have more answers, thought I'd stop second guessing every choice, every chapter. I thought I'd be further by now, or maybe growth looks different. Maybe surviving hard seasons is progress I keep missing. I spent years trying to outrun disappointment, trying to prove something to people, to myself, to expectations I inherited without realizing it. Always asking, what's next? Never asking, what have I already overcome? I climb mountains, then criticize myself for not reaching the next one faster. Ignored victories, focused on distance, ignored healing, focused on flaws, ignored strength, focused on weakness. And eventually that becomes a habit, a dangerous one, because if you only see what's missing, you'll never appreciate what's present. What if success isn't catching up? What if success is refusing to quit? What if success is getting through years you thought would break you? What if the strongest version of yourself isn't ahead of you? What if you're already becoming them? I think about all the nights I almost gave up, not dramatically, just quietly. The nights where hope felt small and doubt felt enormous. The nights where the future looked blurry and the past looked heavy. The nights where I questioned everything, including myself. But somehow morning kept arriving, and somehow I kept standing up. And maybe that's not glamorous, maybe you won't impress anybody, but surviving deserves more credit than we give it. I thought I'd be further by now, but maybe I'm further than I know. Maybe I've been so focused on the horizon, I forgot how far I've already gone. I thought I'd be further by now, but maybe that's not I'm still moving. The truth, I'm still learning patience, still learning gratitude, still learning not to compare my story to edited versions of someone else's. Still learning the growth is often invisible while it's happening, like roots underground, building strength. Nobody applauds, nobody notices, until one day the tree stands taller and everyone calls it overnight success. They never saw the seasons before it, the storms, the droughts, the waiting. Maybe people are like that too. I thought I'd be further by now, but maybe where I am isn't failure. Maybe where I am is part of the process. I thought I'd be further by now, but I refuse to let that thought steal gratitude for everything I survived. I thought I'd be further by now, and maybe one day I will be. But today I'm choosing to respect how far I've come. Maybe the person I'm becoming needed every setback, every delay, every lesson to become who they're meant to be. And maybe I'm closer than I think. It's a confession. There were nights I couldn't picture tomorrow, weeks that felt too heavy to carry, seasons where hope felt borrowed, like something I was holding for somebody else, not myself. Back then, the future looked blurry, every direction felt uncertain, every decision felt expensive, every setback felt permanent. I remember sitting on the edge of my bed thinking, how much longer can I keep doing this? Not because I wanted to quit, because I was exhausted. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, the kind of exhaustion that follows you everywhere, the kind that turns ordinary days into uphill climbs. Yet somehow here I am. I never thought I'd still be here, standing in places I once thought I'd never reach. Breathing through storms that almost convinced me to surrender. I never thought I'd still be here. There were moments I couldn't see beyond the darkness. Now I'm looking back, realizing I survived it. Nobody talks enough about the battles that leave no evidence, the struggles hidden beneath routines, the pressure behind accomplishments, the doubts behind confidence, the tears behind composure. Everybody notices outcomes, very few people see endurance. They see the destination, not the road. They see the smile, not the recovery. They see the achievement, not the sleepless nights that came before it. I've had mornings where getting dressed felt like progress, afternoons where simply continuing felt courageous, evenings where making it through another day deserved more credit than I gave it. But I rarely celebrated those victories. I kept moving the finish line, kept demanding more from myself, kept acting like survival wasn't enough. Maybe that's why I missed it. I kept searching for success while resilience was happening right in front of me. I never thought I'd still be here, standing in places I once thought I'd never reach. I never thought I'd still be here, breathing through storms that almost convinced me to surrender. I never thought I'd still be here. There were moments I couldn't see beyond the darkness. Now I'm looking back, realizing I survived it. Yeah. If I could speak to my younger self, I'd tell him this: stop measuring your worth by timelines. Stop comparing your chapter 3 to somebody else's chapter 20. Stop believing delays mean defeat. Some growth happens underground, unnoticed, uncelebrated, invisible, until one day you realize you become stronger without realizing it. I tell him, the hardest years won't last forever, the confusion won't last forever, the uncertainty won't last forever, the loneliness won't last forever. And even when life feels impossible, keep moving, not because every step feels meaningful, because eventually those small steps become distance, and distance becomes perspective. Fear said, you're not gonna make it. Doubt said, look how far behind you are. Failure said, why keep trying? But something deeper kept whispering, one more day. And somehow, one more day became another year. Looking back now, I'm amazed by what people can't survive. Not because we're fearless, because we're fragile and we continue anyway. That's the part that inspires me. Not perfection, persistence, not certainty. Commitment, not confidence. Courage, the willingness to continue without guarantees. The willingness to believe before evidence arrives. The willingness to keep showing up for a future you can't fully see. And maybe that's what carried me. Not strength, not talent, not luck. Just refusing to completely let go. Even when everything felt heavy. Even when progress felt invisible. Even when hope felt distant. I never thought I'd still be here, but here I am, still learning, still growing, still becoming. Because life got easy, because I kept going. I never thought I'd still be here, and maybe that's just a miracle. Not that every problem disappeared, but that I survived long enough to see another sunrise. Years ago, I couldn't imagine this moment. Now I'm standing in it. And for the first time in a long time, I'm grateful I stayed.